हमारे YouTube चैनल स्टडी पॉइंट खोरमपुर में आप सभी का स्वागत है। आज हम लेसन 4 व्हाट इज़ रॉन्ग विथ इंडियन फिल्म्स का पार्ट 3 रीडिंग करना सीखेंगे। यह वीडियो पार्ट 3 है। चलिए पढ़ना स्टार्ट करते हैं। Almost every passing phase of the American cinema has had its repercussion on the Indian films. Stories have been written based on Hollywood successes and the cliches preserved with care, even where the story has been a genuinely Indian one. The background music has revealed an irrepressible penchant for the jazz idiom. It should be realized that the average American film is a bad model if only because it depicts a way of life so utterly at variance with our own. Moreover, the high technical polish, which is the hallmark of the standard Hollywood product, would be impossible to achieve under existing idiom condition. What the Indian cinema needs today is not more clothes but more imagination, more integrity, and a more intelligent appreciation of the limitation of the medium. After all, we do possess the primary tools of filmmaking. The complaint of the technician, notwithstanding mechanical device such as the crane shot and the process shot are useful but by no means indispensable. What our cinema needs above everything else is a style, Indian idioms, a sort of iconography of cinema which would be uniquely and recognizably Indian. The majority of our films are replete with such visual disso- dissonances, but the truly Indian film should steer clear of such inconsistencies and look for its material in the more basic aspects of India life, where habit and speech, dress and manners, background and foreground blend into a harmonious whole. It is only in a drastic simplification of style and content that hope for the Indian cinema resides at present. It would appear that nearly all the prevailing practice go against such a simplification. Starting a production without adequate planning, sometimes even without a shooting script, penchant for involutions of plot and counter plot rather than the strong, simple, unidirectional narrative. The practice of sandwiching musical numbers in the most unlyrical situations, the habits of shooting indoors in a country which is all landscape and at a time when all other countries are turning to the documentary of inspirations. All these stand in the way of the evolution of a distinctive style. There have been rare glimpses of an enlight- enlightened approach in a handful of recent films. Ipta's Dharti Ke Lal is an instance of a strong, simple theme put over with style, honesty, and technical competence. Competence, Shankar's Kalpana, and inimitable and highly individual experiment shows a grasp of filmic movement and a respect for tradition. The raw materials of the cinema is life itself. It is incredible that a country which has inspired so much painting, music, and poetry should fail to move the filmmakers. He has only to keep his eyes open and his ears. Let him do so. That's all. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.